Hey guys, so I was thinking about it, and you know, I did a review on the Pawfly LED light, right, a while back, and it's a really good light, right? It's like a really good light, but it had a few flaws to it, right? One of them being that there was no remote control, no timer, obviously. But the price was really good, like $30, so you really couldn't complain. The par is really nice. But recently, well, not recently, maybe a little while ago, maybe about 2 months ago, I was doing my normal stroll through Amazon, and I found these lights that are basically made exactly the same as the Pawfly. Literally the same light fixture and everything. You can see it right there. The same little mounts, exactly the same. The only difference is it comes with a control remote. Like, that's the only difference, which to me that's really good. That's way better. And actually, for a while, the person who posted it on Amazon, right, because it's people, it's not like a company. Well, it is a company, but it's a small company or whatever, from your house probably, whatever. They had these lights up for $15. $15, basically. You would get the Pawfly rebranded with a control that allows you to turn it on and off. Right? You can decrease the brightness, increase the brightness. Oh, and also it works for two. So if you have them close together, they both dim. They both whatever. They both go center. They both go to the right. All the greens. Blah blah blah. You can control multiple of these lights with the same controller, and it was $15 for these lights. I bought, I bought a few. Gotta be honest, and I sold some on OfferUp. I sold some. I made some money, and that's how I was able to buy some things here and there, filters and stuff. So I gotta have money to, support this hobby somehow. So I thought that was a good steal. I contacted people locally. I was like, hey, you guys want this light's awesome, and people that bought it from me, they really liked it. So slowly the price went up. So it went up to $20, $18, then $20, then $25, and then it's matching Pawfly's price now, which is like $30, which is still a really good buy. So if you guys can get this, it's the same thing as a Pawfly, but you have a control remote. That's it. I mean, it's still doing really good. Like, it grows. Like, this is a low-tech tank, but both of them are. But this is less planted, right? This is just easy growing plants. A little bit with Amazon sort right there, pearl weed. I forgot what that's called, but that's, everybody's seen that. And then door chain storage going crazy over there in the back. See that? Now over here we get diamond growing really nice and red. We got what is this? Hygrophila aragua, something like that, growing fine, nice and red. Hygrophila sunset, growing really nice. On the bottom of it is a little bit of red and leaves. Ludwiga repens in the back, growing fine. Limnophilia aromatica mini, growing good. Pearlweed growing crazy. I just trimmed it, that's why it's tiny. Lobella cardinalis sprouting. You see the little sprouts back there? And right there. Also. Ooh, I forgot the name of this guy. Rotella? Oh, I don't think I wrote that name down. Front, right. No, I don't have that written down. But, yeah, that guy. And sturgeon repens. Now I have a little bit of hair allergy problem here, but that's nothing to do with the light. That has to do with me dosing and water changes and everything, because the light is so good. So because the light is very strong, I have to figure out how to actually handle the light output. So, this light is really good. Now, I wouldn't suggest it for a shallow tank unless you're gonna do this. So even in this tank is about, I want to say 13 inches tall, maybe 14. But this one's 14. So this one's probably like 12 or 13. It's about 13 inches tall. And then I still raised it another, like, what, 5 or 6 inches? Because I want low light. I mean, I don't really want that much light here. And then over here, I have it pretty much on the glass. Mostly because it doesn't fit this tank. Now, if they sold a small version of this, I would have bought it already. But they only sell this size, which is 18 inches, which is how big the light fixture is. and then it expands. See, you can expand it, whatever. I think you can expand it up to 25 inches. So it's really good. And again, if you haven't seen the pop fly, here's what the benefits of the pop fly or this light now. It has mounts for rimless tanks, right? So if you have a rim tank, you will barely be able to fit it in there. You're gonna have to wedge it in there, and it'll be fixed. We won't be able to move as much, but you'll still be able to do it. You can lay it on glass like this, or you can do these, right? And these mounts have things for your tools. You can put your scissors, right? Whatever you like. It gets like a nice ADA style to it, right? It's like a nice, clean, sleek style to it, and it does really good at growing plants. So, I mean, if you can get a chance, if you're looking for a light, and you're not trying to get like a Phoenix Planet Plus, which is like, I think for something like this, I think it's like $70 ish, maybe more. Flu Bowl, the newer ones, the Planet Plus or whatever they're called, I forgot what it's called. Even more money than that. So, I mean, all I do is I put these on a timer, right? You can get a digital timer, one that works off your phone, like a smartphone, or you can do an old school timer, right? Whatever you like. Get a waterproof one if you can. Whatever you can do, and that's it. Well, you really want a timer though on this light though. You're gonna really want a timer because this light has potential to make your tank grow algae like crazy if you don't have your water change schedule correct. Blah blah blah. Really good light. Now you can always dim it down. Obviously, you can dim it down so that you don't have to worry about growing too much algae or whatever, and slowly start working your way up, trying to figure out how much light do I really want, how much ferts do I want to dose, blah blah blah. What's my water change schedule like? And then you can figure out if you want to go full brightness or if you want to just go like, hey, I just want blues today. Today I just want to shoot my blues and whites, or be like, you know, I just want to see greens today, or just, you know what, give me all off or all on, whatever you like. And you can really just fine tune whatever you want. And again, one controller can control more than one. I don't know how many, I don't know. Maybe you could do 3 or 4. I'm not sure. It could also be a pain in the butt though if you have 2 of them together, because there's been times where I want this one to be dim and that one not to. And you can work around it. Basically, the only way you work around it is by completely turning this one off and then adjusting the brightness on this one and then turning this one on. But then you won't be able to, you know, they'll always be different or whatever. So you can figure that out too though. Now if you don't want the control, then yeah, the pop fly has a touch button right here. You just hold it and you let go. It's kind of gimmicky compared to this. I mean, this isn't the best, but it works. It does a good job, and it's not hard to explain to anybody how to use it. So there it is, guys. I'll post a link down in the description so you guys can follow that to Amazon and figure out if you want to buy it. You can see the reviews on there. There's some really good reviews. Again, if you want a better, even more reviews than that, because this is kind of a new item on Amazon, go to the pop fly one. I'll link that as well, and you can see the reviews. They're literally the same. They're the same. They have the same stickers of like the warning in the Chinese language or Japanese, or, you know, excuse me, I don't know what it. Oh, it also has English. Do not place on any covering on the surface. Yeah, see, so don't place on your lid, but I place it on this because it's glass. It does get pretty hot. I mean, it's hot, you know, so you probably don't want to place it on plastic, but I don't see where you place it on plastic, but just be careful because it does get warm. The only flaw that I did see with these, and you know, I'm going to tell you that right now, because that way if you get freaked out, you're like, what the heck? If you see here, this goes in right kind of like in here. You'll see on this light fixture, they go in there. And on some of these lights, if you look closely, because these are made in China, let's be honest, they're cheaply made, but they do a good job. This one's good. This one, you see that hole? There's a little bit of a piece of metal there inside that if you try to shove your rod, this rod in here, it's gonna get intercepted by that. So what I did on a different light fixture is I just drilled with the power drill. Zzz, zzz, boom, done. Because there's nothing there that it's gonna like affect. It's not gonna affect anything back there. See, but you can see that right there on this one. So that's the only thing I saw that was bad. Besides, hey, don't leave it on 24 hours because it's gonna kill your Nubias with algae. All right, guys. Oh yeah, and also don't do a Nubias with this light unless you're really gonna dim it. I wouldn't do a Nubias with this light. At which point, also, I wouldn't even get this light if you wanted to just grow Nubias, because they need low light. I mean, I guess you can put it on like very, very, very low light, because the Nubias, I've seen Nubias with this light, and they get covered in algae. So keep that in mind. All right, guys. Well, like and subscribe if you can. Definitely subscribe if you can. I'm at 60 subscribers. Awesome. Thanks, guys. I know my videos are kind of crappy or whatever, but I try to share whatever I got, and maybe it's something you're interested in. Maybe it's not. Hopefully it is, though. Thanks, guys. See you later.